Welcome back, gang. In this short tutorial, I'll show you how to view your feedback and Turnitin when your instructor is using a grading rubric. Even if you've used Turnitin before, you might never have seen this feature. Let's begin on your course Moodle page. Find the icon for your assignment, click it. Now we see the submission page. It has a link to your paper, the submission date, your similarity score, and your grade. To view your feedback, click the link to your paper. And here it is. To view any feedback, find the toolbar on the right side of the window. Find the blue speech balloon, click that. If your instructor leaves a general comment that applies to the entire essay, they might put it here. If your instructor is using a grading rubric, they might leave this comment box empty. Now you'll notice that Turnitin has marked up all the similarities between your paper and the documents in its database. It's a little distracting, so let's hide all of these marks. Now, to view your rubric, find this button called View Rubric. Click it. A window pops up, and this is where you can read your feedback. The window's usually not open far enough, so I'll pull it down a little. Now we can see everything. Notice how the rubric is divided into categories. Instructors can do this any way they like. In my classes, the categories are the same as the ones that are published with the assignment description. In the first column, you can see the name of each category, the number of points it contributes to the assignment grade, and a brief description of the things being evaluated. This description is probably not complete, so don't assume these are the only things being evaluated. If the assignment description was published with a grading rubric, that's where you'll find the detailed information. The last thing to notice in this column is the speech balloon. It tells you if your instructor left any smaller comments in the text of the paper that are specifically related to this category. So up here you can see that the instructor left 2 comments about the content of your essay in the text itself. This is just a sample paper, so you will probably see a larger number. Moving to the next column, we can see the score that you earned for the category. In the third column, you'll see the comment that your instructor wrote about this category. In my classes, the content categories usually receive the longest comments. Let's close the rubric for now and look for the smaller comments in the text of the paper. I'll scroll to page 2. There are actually several kinds of comments. The first is a generic comment. Many instructors use only this kind. Click it to read the comment. Click anywhere in the window to close it. Notice how this comment looks a little different. The icon with the little squares means that the instructor has made a connection between this comment and a specific category in the grading rubric. Let's open it. You can see the comment in the usual place, but up at the top here is the name of the category that the instructor was evaluating when they wrote the comment. Knowing that can help you interpret the comment and its relationship to your grade. Notice that several of the comments have a label. These comments are called quick marks. Some instructors use a lot of them, other instructors use none or maybe just a few. The thing to know about a quick mark is that it wasn't created only for your paper. Instructors create them because many students make the same mistakes or deserve the same kind of praise over and over again. If we click it open, we find some text that the instructor wrote a month ago, last year, 5 years ago, whatever. Sometimes the text will be brief, other times it'll be long. You'll never know until you look at it. Sometimes an instructor will want to add some text to a quick mark that's specifically intended for you. You can see here that the icon is a little different. It's a speech balloon, and inside the speech balloon are the little boxes that tell you this comment is connected to the rubric somehow. Let's open it. As you can see, the quick mark text is at the top of the comment. In this case, it's a whole lesson. Your instructor really wants you to learn something from this experience. The message your instructor wrote for this particular comment is at the bottom. If the quick mark text is especially long, you might not notice it. That's why the icon looks a little different. You should also pay attention to the scroll bar. Let's click on it, and we see there's a special message. Now let me tell you a few things about my personal commenting style. First, don't assume that if I've not left a comment that says something good, that I think it was bad. I save praise for things that really stand out or which we've recently been discussing in class. For the format category, the specific comments I leave in the text will usually explain why you lost some points. For the content categories, the general comment I leave in the rubric usually explains the grade more thoroughly than the small comments I leave in the text. That's it. See you next time.